Hi there guys, it is Sincerely here and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another video for you all, and today I am back with a speed build. Now today we are building a lounge build. I have not built a lounge in such a long time. Actually, wait, why did I say in such a long time? I've actually never built a lounge before. This is the first lounge I have ever built in The Sims, and I'm really excited about it because it's just something new and fun, and I feel like whenever you do something in The Sims, it's always fun to explore new things and new opportunities of what you can do in the game. And honestly, a lounge is such a fun little build because this lounge is called Days and Nights Lounge. So it's kind of like you can come here during the day, you can come here during the night, whenever you want to come, you can come. And that's really the aim of this build. I wanted something that was low key enough where Sims could come during the day but also come during the night. I don't know, I'm just really in love with this build. I love this build a whole ton, and honestly it's like a build that I've never done before, a type of build I've never done before. And I believe this lounge lot type came with Get Together, but I don't know if I'm completely right on that. But that is what this build is, and this build is for my save file, so you know, we got that, but you can find this on the gallery if you don't want to wait for my save file to come out. This is going to be available for you, and honestly, I had a lot of fun building this. I mean, I feel like I always have fun building builds, but this one was really fun just because I got to do something different. Like I keep saying, it was just so fun to navigate a different type of build, a different type of something to do. And I feel like whenever you are building, most of the time you're just building apartments and homes where you have a bed and you have this and that, and you don't really get to put a bar or a dance table machine, not table, dance rug, dance, I don't know, it's from Get Together, I don't know what it's called, but you don't get to put a dance floor, that's the word, you don't get to put a dance floor in a Sims home unless they're like super fancy rich or something. I don't really know. But this build is something that is completely different from what I've done before, and I really like it a lot. So I hope you like it as much as I do. But yeah, so this lounge is in Willow Creek, so if you want to put it in Willow Creek, I feel like this would fit really well in Willow Creek and also Newcrest, and maybe even like, I don't know, Brindleton Bay maybe? I don't know, maybe not particularly that vibe, but I feel like, you know what, actually it could fit really well at that one pier, is that what it's called? Pier lot? I don't know what that lot is called. But it could fit really well like right near the sea as like a lot, just as like a little dance floor. But I don't even know if there's any, I don't even know what size lot this is, so I don't know if it would fit in Brindleton Bay. But besides that, this is a really fun build for any type of sim, and that's really what I was aiming for when I was building this build. I wanted a build that would be, you know, not just for your regular everyday sims, but also for your celebrity sims. And I thought that was just so fun. Such a fun idea to do is, you know what, this isn't just for your everyday sims, but also celebrities get to come in every so often as well. And I should have done this, which I didn't, and maybe when I eventually release my save file I will do this, but celebrities obviously can come in to this build, and they have their own little separate area with a stage back there and all these things, and where the celebrities are, there is basically like, it's kind of like its own little entrance, but it's not like a whole separate entrance. They still have to enter through like the regular building door, so I think that could like attract a lot of paparazzi, and I feel like it would have been better if I had done like a separate entrance, a separate door for celebrities. So maybe when I release my save file, this build will be a little bit different. And also I wanted to mention that this build was originally in the Pancakes neighborhood, which I don't know what that neighborhood is actually called. I feel like I don't know what it's called, but I don't know what it's called. Anyways, but I do move this to the Main Street area where all of the more bigger kind of public buildings are. Right now, I believe there's like a museum there and like different things like that, but it will eventually change for my save file. I obviously haven't gotten too far along in my save file, but I feel like I'm like kind of getting there. I have about like 4 or 5 builds that I've built in Willow Creek thus far, and I have a couple in a couple other worlds as well. I think I have one in like the Eco Lifestyle world, and then like a couple apartments in San Myshuno. So I'm not that far, and I'm trying to focus just on Willow Creek at the moment, but obviously I get sidetracked, and then I'm like, oh, I want to build this, and I want to build, since Spa Day released yesterday, I really want to build a spa in Oasis Springs because honestly, a spa in Oasis Springs just sounds so amazing. And honestly, I think that would be best for your like any sim that just wants a getaway from the hot desert sun. So yeah, that is like everything about this build. So as you can see, I kind of built the separate entrance for the celebrities where you see that kind of black door, that black steel door from Eco Lifestyle. And that is where the celebrities enter. And then it's like, okay, we got our own area. And I honestly haven't play tested this, so I don't know if it technically works, but I'm hoping it will. I'll see if that works or not. But for now, this is what we got, and I'm really proud of this build because I feel like I totally got out of my comfort zone with what I'm used to building. I'm obviously used to building like more apartment builds, and this, or not apartments, building house builds, and I really had fun doing this kind of different kind of build in something that's like, you know, totally different from what I'm used to. In the future, I really want to build like a castle or like a big mansion or something along those lines. I've built like a couple of mansions in the past. Like I had started building this like cottage, not cottage, like this kind of like woodsy kind of Windenburg inspired build, and I never finished that build, and I'm really sad that I never finished it because I deleted the save that it was in, so I don't technically have that footage anymore. Well, I have the footage, I just don't have the actual build anymore, so maybe I could base it off the original footage that I have, but I may have deleted that footage as well because I was like, well, nothing I can do about this now because I deleted the save file. But yeah, so we're just kind of working on the build right now, and honestly, it's coming together so beautifully. And in that stage area, I put a piano and a couple of instruments and a microphone back there, and I thought that was like such a great idea to just like have all of those instruments right there because a lounge requires an instrument or two to have in your build, and so I thought, why the heck not do that, you know what I mean? And then I also put like a karaoke machine in the main area where like everyday Sims can go, and I honestly really like that a lot. I think it's fun to have a little karaoke machine, and I feel like it's totally different from I don't know, just other things that like you would probably see in other places. And obviously I feel like Main Street, where all the like main public builds in Willow Creek are pretty, I don't know, pretty like sufficient builds. I feel like they're pretty good. But I wanted to definitely go for a more modern vibe in this build. And I feel like more of Willow Creek will be updated for a more modern vibe instead of the kind of drastic, not drastic, like the more like Mississippi kind of bayou, I don't know what you would call it, like just kind of like I don't know what you call it, just like older style of housing. And I really wanted to go for more of like a modern style with a lot of my builds, and or at least have modern amenities, you know. I feel like the houses are probably a little bit older, but maybe they've updated, maybe like the city planners of Newcrest. I keep calling it Newcrest. Oh my goodness. No, this is Willow Creek. Willow Creek, maybe like they updated the amenities and whatnot. And so like the city planners were like, hey, we need to update the amenities, but obviously people get to update their houses as they go along. So maybe it was like kind of like that's what they did, but the houses are still a little bit older. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, so this is pretty much the outside of the build, and honestly, I'm in love with the outside of this build. I think it is so pretty, and it's very simple, and honestly, I think for the most part, I'm a pretty simple builder when it comes to things. I don't feel like I do too elaborate things, and honestly, maybe that's just because I'm not the best builder in the world, but also probably because I don't know, I just like that style. And I am one of those people that likes a more modern style, but you will see some other types of builds in other worlds. Like for instance, in Newcrest, for that, I'm thinking I want to go for more old money kind of style. I don't know, I just want to inspire it by like The Great Gatsby because I'm obsessed with that movie, or not movie, the book. I do not like the movie. Tell me what your thoughts are. If you guys watched it or read it or anything, tell me what you thought of it. My friend hates hated The Great Gatsby. I love The Great Gatsby, so it's interesting everyone's take on that. Anyways, besides the point. The point is that Newcrest is going to be more like old money, kind of like bigger mansions, bigger homes, lots of wealth in that neighborhood. And it's kind of interesting because I feel like maybe Newcrest is one of those places that's like more established, even though it's called Newcrest. I feel like it's kind of like maybe it was like one of the first builds made, or one of the first worlds made in The Sims, which it technically was. And I kind of like that idea. It's just like it's older and kind of more established. So yeah, anyways, enough talking about speed builds and stuff. So we are just having a grand old time. I don't know what to say. I feel like I have this transition period from where I talk about my build into, then I have a transition period from that and then talk about my own life. I don't know if you can tell right now, but I keep like breathing really heavily. And now it's probably going to bother you. I feel like when someone points out something, you're like, oh God, now it's going to bother me. Cause that's with me too. Like when people like point out like, oh, you're breathing heavily, or you're like, they point out something that you're doing, like a tick or something. It bothers me so bad because I'm like, why did you point that out to me? But yeah, I'm breathing like really deeply right now because I am sick, which is really freaking fun. I do not have COVID, which like, thank goodness. But I am sick and it's really freaking fun. And you probably can't tell it in my voice. It's more in my chest that I'm feeling it right now. So I am sorry about that. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. But I have to record another video tonight. Well, not have to. I want to record another video tonight. I may not do it tonight even, just because I'm not feeling the best in terms of my chest. It's very tight right now. And then also I have been talking so much. Today was like the first day that I had some rest and was able to rest my voice, because at work I literally am yelling to customers, like not yelling. I'm not yelling. Okay. Like I'm projecting my voice very loud because there's a sneeze guard between me and the customer. And then in addition to that, it's a lot, man. It's totally a lot. And you're always talking and always doing things. And it's just, whew, girl, it's a lot. So I'm trying to rest my voice a little bit, but obviously I'm not doing a great job right now because I am recording a video. So yeah, but I recently have been thinking of, I think by the end of this year, sorry, this is really random, but I'm thinking by the end of this year, I may start streaming. I don't know. I really want to start streaming. It's just something I've been wanting to do for about 2 years now, maybe 2 to 3 years. And it started in 2019. I know 2019 was, no, it was like 2018, I believe. It was 2018, I'm pretty sure, because I had mentioned it in a video that like was posted right before the new year of 2019. So I really was excited, or it was 2020. I don't know what year it was. I know it was not last year, but it was like the year before that. Anyway, so I kind of like want to start streaming. That's something I've been wanting to do for so freaking long, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. And something I really, really want to do. And it's something that's been on my bucket list, kind of something that I've been wanting to do forever. And I guess my biggest fear is that no one will come to my streams, which I mean is fair to say, because like when you are starting out doing anything, no one's going to watch your videos. No one's going to do anything, unless you like kind of, start to, do it more often and all of that jazz. And honestly, that's what I've been trying to do with YouTube. But whenever I get a spare moment, I try to work on YouTube or, do something creative. I'm like a super creative person, which like, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm a very creative person, and I always need to be like doing something with my hands or doing something or anything. Like literally I have yarn all over my room. Not only do I have like embroidery string, but I also have like crochet yarn in my room. I just learned how to crochet, which is like so freaking exciting, and I'm like honestly so pumped about that. I'm making a hat right now, like a cute little bucket hat, and it's really easy. So like, honestly, it's a vibe. I'm really excited about it. And it's like, all it is single knot crochet. I don't know what it's called, like single string, I don't know what it's called. Single stitch. That's the word. Single stitch crochet. And it's honestly really fun. I love it so much. And crocheting is so fun to do. And I've tried to learn crochet for so many years, and I just never like got the hang of it. And finally in 2021, here we are, like, I finally learned how to crochet, and I'm really freaking proud of myself for like sticking with it and like actually learning how to do it. But with that, I really don't know how to like do patterns or any of that jazz. I feel very lost when it comes to doing other stitches. I don't know how to read patterns, but I'm gonna watch some videos online and see if I can figure out how to do that eventually. I'm just so excited because I have so many little projects that I want to do. Like, I know it's ridiculous, but because I have so many things going on. I have work, I have school, I have YouTube, obviously, and I want to start streaming. So that's like 5 things on my plate or something. I can't count. I cannot count for the life of me. So I don't know how many items that is, but you know, I feel like, I don't know, I've been able to handle YouTube-ish for a good while now, and I feel like, you know, I could start streaming. I probably won't start streaming until like the end of the year, probably when, you know, I'm feeling like confident in everything that I'm doing and whatnot. Another thing though is that I would love to start an Etsy. Like I said, I'm always doing things with my hands. I have embroidery string all over my room, like I said, and I honestly would love to be doing something like that as well, like open up an Etsy shop. I just have too many things. I have too many interests. Like, that's the problem. Like, when I went to college, like, I was like, I don't know, I want to go into psychology, I want to go into creative writing, I want to go into all these things, and it was like, dude, just choose something. You can't go into all of these ventures. But honestly, I don't really know, like, I know what I want to go into in life, but just like, it's just a lot, you know, I can't be doing everything. And like, that's something I try to remind myself very often, is I can't be doing everything. And I wish I could be doing everything, but there's only 24 hours in a day. And for half of those hours, I am asleep. No, like literally, I probably sleep like 12 hours a night when I can. But for the most part, I'm not a very good sleeper because I go to bed late and then wake up early. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just so excited. So many things going on. But about that, speaking of things going on, I'm so excited because today when I'm recording this, it is Tuesday and it is Wednesday when you were seeing this video. And technically today the patch update came out for Spa Day, the Spa Day refresh. Very excited about that. Like, honestly, I am so excited about that. I'm so excited to get in a whole new like kind of pack overhaul in The Sims. I think that is just going to be so wonderful and so great for the game. And honestly, it's exciting to see like The Sims develop in the way that it is. Like, I honestly have no idea where The Sims is gonna go. Like, I don't know, is there gonna be a Sims 5? Is there gonna be another Sims Online? Like, I don't really know, you know, and I think that's just the most exciting thing. And I, like, everyone's like, when is The Sims 5 gonna come out? And I'm like, bro, I never want The Sims 5 to come out because I love The Sims and I feel like I haven't explored anything about The Sims 4 or 3, and there's only so much time in the day, you know what I mean? Like, how am I going to explore The Sims 3, The Sims 4, and potentially The Sims 5, you know? So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know, but I am super excited because I just love just learning about The Sims and learning about new things, and I'm excited to see where The Sims goes from here because I feel like they're going to probably have more pack refresh, and honestly, I'm really excited to see what the next expansion pack is going to be, if there is another expansion pack, because I feel like we're kind of coming to the point where we're dwindling down on The Sims 4. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know, maybe I just feel that way, but like, I feel like The Sims is kind of like giving the older packs kind of some refreshes, and then they're going to go ahead and head over to The Sims 5, or whatever it's going to be called, because Sims 5 kind of sounds a little ridiculous, but when I was in The Sims 3, The Sims 3 sounded ridiculous, so I don't really know. But we are, you know, we're getting somewhere, and I think it's really cool to see how The Sims is developing and all these things. And obviously for me, it's really hard to hear people give negative criticism about The Sims 4 because everyone's like, well, The Sims 3 was better, and I really think the Sims team is trying to improve the game, and I don't know, you know, it's just so difficult because everyone's like, oh, you know, The Sims isn't even trying, but I feel like really they are. I just think, you know, they know what the players want, but like not everything has been, you know, in the game that every player wants, and I feel like every player is so different. Like, and what I was gonna say earlier is that like I'm so excited about the next expansion pack because, you know, we've gotten all the base packs now. We've gotten like seasons and university and, you know, all of those like kind of base packs now. So where is The Sims gonna go? Like, are we gonna get like another like freaking farm pack? Because I would all be for that. Or like, what are we gonna get? Are we gonna get another city pack? Because I would love that so much. honestly, another city pack with all like apartment buildings, it would just be so good. It would be so amazing to just have like a whole nother pack like that. I would really love, I don't know what I would like in The Sims. There's just so many things. And like the spa day refresh was so refreshing to have something new in the game, such as that, something that is so different from what I've ever seen in the game before. And I love that there's nail polish in the game. I feel like there was nail polish in The Sims 3, but I really can't remember. But it's so exciting to see where the game is gonna go. And I love The Sims so much, but I think we already know that. And so yeah, the spa day refresh, I've only looked at the items so far. I haven't actually played with gameplay, but I'm hoping to play with gameplay with my eco lifestyle let's play soon, which I am mentioning in a future video that will be uploaded on my channel in just a couple of days. So you guys will see what I'm talking about then. It's basically an eco lifestyle makeover of my characters from the eco lifestyle let's play. I'm super excited about it because these characters are just so fantastical. I love them so much, and it's just gonna be so cool to see where, I don't know, these characters go in the eco lifestyle let's play. But that's besides the point. The point is that I'm probably gonna play with the new spa day refresh with that save file, and also I want to play with it in my own game file as well. That's the problem. I've been having problems with like sticking to a game or like a save file recently. Obviously we have the daily family, which obviously we play with, but I just feel like I've been having some trouble with that lately. It's just dealing with like, what Sims game do I play with? What people do I play with? I don't really know. I'm having a frustrating time there. I just want to play with everyone. I just want to play with all my Sims. Obviously you guys met Marley back in my like March or April, what is it called? Family update, like current household update, and I'm thinking of doing a current household update pretty soon, just because like I want to do something with the daily family, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with the daily family yet. I want to do like another update with this daily family, but I'm not exactly sure how or what to do, because obviously I have my game file, I have my Instagram for my daily family, and I don't want to spoil anything for people who have not watched the later episodes of my of my current household family updates, and I privated all those videos on my channel just because I didn't want people to like get spoiled by any information. And honestly, I just want, kind of have a fresh start for the game and save file, and I'm really excited about that. But yeah, with that, I think I am going to go. So I hope you guys all have a magical day, and I will see you guys all next time.